Hey everybody, it's Lapis Lauri, and welcome to Magicraft. This is a brand new modded series. I was invited to the server by Mark IRL, one of the Mojangsers, and you're going to see me do a little bit of content on this server. And what I'm going to do is stream one day a week and then do a YouTube video one day a week. So, this weekend is server launch, and this is the third day, so it's calmed down quite a bit. And what I want to do is talk to you a little bit about my goals for the server. Some of the bigger packs for this are Thumbcraft, and there's also Railcraft, and there's some other things in here, as far as different mods that come with it. But those are the two I'm going to focus on. Thumbcraft especially because it's new for me and I've never really used it. Now, I do have a little bit of a jump start on it. Now, what has happened is that I found a zombie spawner down below and I found a Thaumonomicon there. And I have found enough items to make a thermometer, which is basically a few pieces of gold, some shards, and some glass. And so it's easy to make, and then what you do is you take this thermometer and you walk around and you study some things, and it kind of looks like this. You can put it up in front. Now let's get back in our F5 view so you can see what I'm doing. As you can and you right click to see what you're learning, and it gives you some credit over here, and it says to understand at the bottom right hand corner of my screen. It says nothing can be learned. To understand this, you need to study the sources of life. And so there's things that you have to do in order to make it work, and I'm learning how to do that. It just takes time, and it does tell you everything that you're looking at, which is nice. Tells you a little bit. So there's things to do with that we're going to learn together because it is brand new to me. Let's go show you some things that I've gotten accomplished. When you log in, you logged in like that way, I think is what it was, in the middle of nowhere. And what you do is you walk around until you get to the library, and there's cool things to see over there. And this is my little hole in the ground. This is Lapis Lauri's hole in the ground. And it initially went straight down, and in my stream on Saturday, I found a zombie spawner, and I worked on making this look really nice. A couple different things we tried, trial and error, to make the stairway look good all the way down. And so, I might make a grinder out of this. Right now it's just kind of a low-budget grinder where there's a guy where you could do that. No, I hear a guy, like a real guy. Where is he at? Wandering around. Like he's not, like, in the spawner somewhere. He's somewhere where he could get to me. Unless he's in here and I just don't see him. Could happen, I guess. But I made it kind of a ghetto spawner. You could just sit here and like knock out the lights, hopefully, and some guys will spawn. So that you can get you some XP. It doesn't have to be a terrible thing to do that. It's just a way to do it. I don't know if I can reach it from here. Probably not. Walk around here, we can. Get rid of that light. And they'll start to spawn, and you can go ahead and make yourself a little XP. So that you can enchant some things. And so part of the things I've been working on is breeding up the mushrooms that somebody had captured. They are occurring naturally around here. And getting leather and making bookcases a little bit at a time. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's a cool thing to find, cool thing to do. And I found some steel things, and then there's also baubles in this pack. So I found a mundane amulet and an apprentice ring of Perdido. I have no idea what they do. It's probably a terrible thing I'm wearing them, but oh well. So yeah, that's just what has happened so far. So you're not really missing out on anything. Let's get this guy. We'll get his 2 little bits of XP, which will be super handy to have. And if they drop anything good, then I'll come back in and get it. But for now, that's good enough. We'll light it up. And that's pretty much all that has happened, is digging out some of this stuff. Some random little bits of things that I've created and used. Made an anvil. Got a little bit of an enchantment set up, which is pretty handy. And we can... Let's take this one. Smite 2 on an axe. How is that possible? I have 9 levels left. Let's take this one. Efficiency and smite. So, hey, why not? We're going to combine them. Make a heck of a deal. I don't know if I can or not. Yeah, see, it's too much. 15 and 11. Why would you have smite on an axe? I don't understand it, but here you go. But there is a lot of really good people on the server. Some really good at modded, some fairly new. So you'll see a lot of them pop in and out, and hopefully we'll have some collaborations with them. That'll be nice. Now, I hear that there is a large village that is off to the north. So what I would like to do is go up there and see what that's all about. It's off this way. You can kind of see part of a little building. And maybe once we get out of our hole in ground, we can go up there and claim a little spot. I think that would be nice. We'll make a sign and take it with us. Here's some signs here, and we have a little bit of wood. And I would like to go ahead and bake up this glass as well, because part of the things that we need for our future endeavors in Thaumonomicon, see, to get knowledge fragments, you have to find them in and around all the places. But what I want to do here is research, okay? So I have this recipe, which is the thermometer. And then I need to make this a workbench shapeless, and I need an ink sac, a feather, and this glass vial, which is basically glass and some clay. So I'm on a search for glass and clay and an ink sac. So that's what we're going to accomplish next. So once I gather those things, I will come back and we'll make a workbench, okay? So we'll see you guys shortly. Alright, welcome back. We have gotten our scribing tools, and to do that, here's how we had to do that, is up here. Scribing tool says we need to have a glass vial, which was glass and clay, and a feather, which we got from Shogi, and some ink sacs, which we just hunted down. So we made this. Now the other thing that we need to do is to make a table, a research table to do our things. And to do that, they said you have to go to the artifice thing, and here's how you make a table. As you click that, and you have half slabs and full slab or full blocks underneath, and you make a table. But we need two of them, and then we right click it with our scribing tools. So what I've done is I've made these two, and what I want to do is set them right here side by side, and then we take our scribing tools and we click it with it, right? Left click. There we go. Now we have a research table. Now what we do with this, I have no idea, but we have it. So now we can combine things on our table to make stuff, make different rituals, different spells, and we're learning about this. So this is where I'm going to leave you guys, is I'm going to learn more about a spell and what I can do with it. So all these things that I have and what I can do with it. I'm pretty excited about getting started here on Magicraft, and eventually we're going to head to the north and visit a village out there and see what's going on, and maybe claim a spot of our own. But for now, I think this is where we'll leave it, and I'll decorate around here with our research area, make it look a little more arcane. So we have a enchanting area, we're going to have a research area, and I know there's more to build with this, especially in the Thaumonomicon. It'll tell us a little more about it. So we've acquired this and done this, so that's something that we've done, and it is used to unlock all the hidden secrets of the universe and discover new ways of harnessing magic. So I'm excited about that, and there's, you know, I don't know if there's anything to do with the table, what we can do with it. The arcane work table, right-click a wand on a table you've placed in the world, so we can do that. Let's do that now and see what else we can come up with. I think an arcane workbench might be a handy thing to have. So I have a wand that I've made. It's basically a stick with two iron caps. Basically you make two iron helmets with nuggets instead of ingots, and you get the wand. And I know there's different wands that you can use. Some are more powerful than others, and I don't know if they take damage or not, but it's just kind of an interesting thing to learn about. Let's go ahead and clear this out, I guess. And we'll get our Magicraft area, I guess is what we're going to call it, kind of figured out here. And so we'll give it a space, and we will put more of this abyssal stone. I call it abysmal. It's probably not the most correct pronunciation of it. And a stone brick in the middle, so underneath. Put that there, and we can put our table there, and then we can click it with that. Right click, there we go. We have done something. Now we've lost our wand, apparently. But now we can do different things with it. So we'll learn what we can do with our work table here, and what we can do with our combination research table and this. So we're going to see what we can learn. I'll do a little research for you guys. And if you have any helpful hints or resources where I can go to learn about Thaumcraft, very, very helpful, would enjoy that. So leave me a description in the comments, and I would appreciate it, guys. So for now, that's pretty much all we've gotten done here in Magicraft. Again, thanks to Mark IRL for inviting me, and thanks for you guys who come along on this journey of learning in modded Minecraft. So we'll see you next time, guys. Bye!